This is also good that these officials, the politicians, are beginning to see what the masses have been saying as well. As Governor Okezie Ikpeazu of Abia State on Friday expressed shock after reading a statement credited to the Minister of Information, Lai Mohammed, over recent killing in Aba. 9 News Nigeria had reported that Lai Mohammed said the Nigerian police is not responsible for the alleged killing of a petrol attendant in the state. Meanwhile, in a statement made available to 9 News Nigeria on Friday by Abia State Commissioner for Information, John Ukiyi, Ikpeazu demanded for justice for the shot Aba petrol attendant. Ikpeazu revealed that Inspector Osas Asu of Uhuru Isimiri Police Division, Aba, allegedly shot and killed the late petrol attendant, Mr. Chibusi Okameme of Grain Mark Filling Station, New Umahia Road, Aba, by aiming and firing live bullets at him in broad daylight and in the presence of many Śhøçķ eyewitnesses. He noted that the police authorities in the state are currently detailing the suspect in preparation for prosecution after due orderly room trial. The statement reads, "Our attention has been drawn to a statement in the media credited to the Honorable Minister of Information, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, as published in some national newspapers to the effect that the late petrol attendant in Aba, Mr. Chibuzi Okameme, believed to be a victim of extrajudicial killing, was not killed by a policeman." The Honorable Minister was quoted to have said, among other things, that what happened was that the policeman hit a keke napep, and while the people were protesting, another oncoming vehicle hit the petrol attendant, leading to his death. Nothing can be further from the truth. We wish to state categorically that the information available to us suggests that one Inspector Sas Asu of Uhuru Isimiri Police Division, Aba, allegedly shot and killed the late petrol attendant, Mr. Chibusi Okameme of Grain Mark Filling Station, New Umahia Road, Aba, by aiming at firing live bullets at him in broad daylight and in the presence of many shocked eyewitnesses. The police authorities in the state are currently detailing the suspects in preparation for prosecution after due orderly room trial. We are therefore shocked to read the statement credited to the Honorable Minister, as reported by the News Agency of Nigeria and published by several leading national newspapers. We believe that the Honorable Minister of Information may either have been misinformed or misquoted on the true state of affairs. Abia State government wishes to call on the police authorities to expedite the arraignment of the alleged murder of citizen Okameme, as we will not accept any cover-up or conspiracy to do same from any quarters. May we retreat that nothing short of justice for the grieving family and friends of the late hard-working young man will be acceptable to us. We also wish to call on the Honorable Minister to cross-check facts of the matter with the police authorities and immediately issue the necessary corrigium to avoid being seen as part of a potential plot to cover up a matter that is certainly of public interest and which also involves the painful loss of a human life through obvious abuse of firearms. It is already a matter of public knowledge that the sad murder of citizen Okameme is one too many, involving trigger-happy armed security agents in our state, including the unfortunate murder of Mr. Chimaobi Nwogu of Amesi Umokereke Ngwa village in Obengwa local government area. We are, however, consoled that our insistence on justice for late Chimaobi led to the dismissal and trial of the army officer involved. We will also not relent until justice is done in the instance case and others involving alleged extrajudicial killings in Abia State. So guys, like I said, that it is really obvious now to even the so-called politicians, the political elites, or the leaders, or they call themselves, what people have been saying. You know, a lot of people have been coming out to not always agree with Lai Mohammed. They call him all manner of names, as his name implies. People try to say, oh, because it's lie, so it's liar. That old man like that will be lying, but people just take it for, maybe people just try to want to use something against somebody. Maybe when you try to, as a government official, if you try to defend the government is serving under a government, so you want to defend it, so people just tend to, like, oh, they don't want to speak the truth, that is always lying. But in this Lai Mohammed case, it's like it's becoming rampant. And I think they themselves, as a politician, they will begin to see what people are saying, and in any rumor there's almost elements of truth. And once people are beginning to speak, a lot of people are saying the same thing over and over again concerning a particular person. That is to tell you that one needs to really look inward. Lai Mohammed was not there. How come that he just came? He's not a police officer. He's not. It has nothing to do with security people. He wasn't there. It immediately you started issuing statements. And something that happened, we'll always say something that happened kuru that everybody saw. People were there in broad daylight. It did not happen at night. People were there, so it was not done in isolation. It was not in a very remote area. People were there, and like Mohammed just started giving a categorical statement that it did not happen. How did he get to know? And that's why they are trying to tell him that he should just try to trace his steps back and get his facts correctly before he will come and be making such statements. If not, like the governor has said, that maybe he should try to be part of the people that want to cover up things. I hope the government of Abia, of that state, will be able to do the needful. The governor should be able to do the needful and stand his ground. And just like he said, a similar case had happened before, and which they got justice. But more so, these people, I don't know how they try to manipulate the whole thing. A typical example was what happened again in Port Harcourt. It happened in the broad daylight. Somebody brought it to the knowledge of the public. People saw it. It has been happening. This is not the first time. How can Lai Mohammed just come out and be making such categorical statements? Meaning is not sensitive to what really happened. You were not there. This thing has been happening. You know that this is really common with this security people. Both the army and the police, is common. Any little thing, they will just cock out their stuff and begin to harass people. What kind of a thing is that? And you, as a public officer that you're supposed to be neutral, you were not even in that state. Who told you? Police people told you whatever. But people who were on ground saw everything, and now you are trying to defend what is not. It's very, very unfortunate that this kind of a thing is coming from him. Of course, that is why they don't have sympathy. They don't even have conscience. You see, the issue of Esme, they don't see it as anything. They don't see it as anything. And the reason why they are always getting away with all of those things is because most of the time, the governors of those states, they don't really stand. You see, that kind of a thing will be happening, and the governor will not stand and be good and fight for his people. I don't just understand. Before this Koro of a thing, I'm always saying it, before it started, we know how people will have been talking about this whole smell of a thing. The federal government, even Lai Mohammed, all of them, Oshomole, they never made any statement. They never even said anything. They behave as if nothing happened. It's unfortunate. That is to tell you they don't have the interest of the people at heart. You were not there, and you are making a statement categorically as if you were there. Someone says the minister is not honorable, is horrible. When did Lai Mohammed become Nigerian police spokesman? Exactly. Wonder shall never end. Lai Mohammed is a very big problem to his country. To this country. This man must be a classmate to Satan. This is a minister who is campaigning against fake news. He could not verify the information before opening his mouth so wide to talk. Lai Mohammed, should be investigated and prosecuted for fake news as an example to others. I don't blame the man. Parents need to be careful the name they give to their babies. Are you people surprised? Who don't know Lai Mohammed, since he like what happened, made the same calamity before him? He's upholding the interpretation of his name. Lying, the same thing. CJ liar and IG Mohammed liar. Did you get your own information? Please remind that your appointment, okay, you remember that your appointment is remaining 3 years. You will soon join masses, but please don't campaign when the come after you. I don't know how somebody will be lying or having been lying department or studying lies. If it is not the police that killed the fuel station attendant, it is Lai Mohammed that killed him. Then this is the man who was respected by the Satan. Hey, this guy is the head of lies department in the hell. But I want to promise this guy, since lies has become his habit, the heavenly bullet shall locate him tonight. Lai Mohammed, you should continue lying until lies finished from your mouth. This is a man full of lie. You know, the same thing everybody lie. They've been saying it. This thing has been on beyond for over many years. They, you know, when you talk about Lai Mohammed, it's like it's synonymous with lies. Why? You see something koro like this, and you will just change it for everybody. You were not there. I don't know. You were in. It's in Abuja. Something happened in another state, Abia state, one of the eastern states, and now you are giving it a categorical statement. And like somebody said, is when did he become the spokesperson of the police in this first place? It's so pathetic. People saw what happened and you are trying to change the whole thing. It's not going to happen. I just pray that the governor Ikpazu will be able to stand his ground and do the needful, and they should follow this into the end. And more so, this other either they'll just dismiss them. All these people, maybe that's why they are always getting away with this. It's all these security people. You just take people's life. The next thing they'll just dismiss you. Is that all? I think there should be more stronger punishment for these people. Maybe they will stop. They will stop all of this kind of a thing, because if it just end in dismissing them, you know, they wouldn't mind. It's unfortunate. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this. Leave your comment below and